quote, wisdom is applied knowledge. Wisdom is not just wise talk, it's the know-how in one's field. And just like knowledge is the principal raw material for wisdom, in the same vein, wisdom is the principal raw material for the making of a leader. This is why one may never come across a leader of worth who is not a committed reader. No one will sit with you and be telling you everything about everything. You have to go and find out. Somebody asked me one time, please tell me in a nutshell, what does it take to succeed in ministry? I said, in what? In a nutshell? There are many, many naughty shares, and they keep emerging every day. So you better learn how to crack. Naughty shares, they don't end. We cannot sit down wishing to get to the top. We must learn how to climb our way there. I think that is the thought behind the master's class. As I once noted, the top is open and free, but everyone has to make his way there. Can I have you lift up your right hand? Is anybody pushing it down? Can your hand lift up itself? Say, didn't you hear Chancellor? Hand, lift up yourself. And say, I don't. I can't. I'm not permitted to. You have to lift me. I can't lift myself. The top is as open as your hand just went up on its own without any force. There is no demon pressing your hand. No, don't go down. You know, the slightest thing here they say is a demon. You know, the cheapest way to fall, just release your energy. You're out. It's not, nobody needs to push you. When you are not willing anymore to stand, you fall. I believe at the end of this, we will be singing a new song. Now let's run through self-discipline for the few minutes we have. What is self-discipline? It's operating as demanded, not as convenient in the pursuit of any given task. Operating as demanded, not as convenient in the pursuit of any given task. It's investing your time instead of spending it or squandering it. Discipline is being where you should be at the time you should be there, doing what you should be doing as demanded by your task. George Washington once said, discipline is the soul of an army. It makes small numbers formidable. It procures success to the weak and esteem to all. You can't tell how much you carry until you engage with the virtue of self-discipline. There's so much in it. Those who blow it in school, not that they're not intelligent, it's misapplied intelligence. They jump the fence when they should be in the library. Amen. They go around the airport to greet people who are traveling. Please, when you get there, remember me. I need to leave this country very fast. He has an exam the following day. So he comes back. That's why I don't like this country. You will write the exam if you go somewhere else. There's no place where you jump class without writing exam. Now the weather here is fair. There you are chilly. And you must still be reading. My God. There is no hiding place for a lazy man. There are many poor people in America. Many poor, very many poor in Europe. Many die like chicken during winter. take responsibility. You don't want to die as a liability. You will never find an accomplished individual in any field who is not self-disciplined. Therefore, self-discipline is essentially being a law to oneself. This is what I must do, and is what I must do and I will do. Now, diligence. Our working knowledge of the truth will never be a substitute for diligence. You know what it is, but how much are you engaging with it? Hard work is a must for anyone to emerge a leader. It's not just grace. Grace without labor will result in disgrace. It is hard work that makes high flyers. Nothing works without someone at work. Not at world, at work. Yes. Hard work never wears people out. It is wrong work that does. Say with me, hard work never wears people out, but wrong work. Our leadership potentials will never have expression beyond the quality of our engagement. You sow sparingly, you reap sparingly. You sow bountifully, you reap bountifully. Work is a catalyst for the leadership potentials in us to blossom. There are some reactions that will lie dormant until you introduce a catalyst to it. Work it. I used to know a headmaster of a primary school, and suddenly I learned that he was going to the law school. He has passed his law degree from University College in London by correspondence, not internet where you just go and read. That is, you go to post office and wait. You call, excuse me, I've not sent this something. You collect your correspondence materials from post office. Now, he left all the other teachers who were playing ayo under the trees, who were scrubbing with a maize. He landed in law school. Work is a catalyst. We must have to labor to create the future we desire. The master of masters said, I must work. What? The leader whose impact is still speaking louder by the day after 2,000 years said, I must work. The creator of the entire universe said, I'm still working. Christ said, my Father worked hitherto and I walk. So who am I to think that by folding my hand I'll fulfill his agenda for my life? It's the quality of our labor that defines our ultimate future.